Fletching can be a pretty passive skill if you want it to be. It's easy to fletch darts or arrows while doing so many other activities. In particular, darts can be done between basically any activity if you try hard enough, but mostly they're nice to do while you're running around doing agility, questing, or doing a farm run, stuff like that. But because arrows have an interface, it's a lot more limited what activities you can fletch with. So in this video, I'll show you 16 activities you can do while fletching arrows. The first 5 are activities that involve a lot of running. Farm runs, birdhouse runs, questing, clue scrolls, and some agility. Some spots on agility courses don't give you much time for fletching arrows, but it's better than nothing. I'd say clue scrolls are probably the most chill in my experience because you typically travel a lot more than the other activities I listed, and that long run at the end of your birdhouse run. Number 6 is herbivore. Hunting herbivore requires 80 hunter and involves a lot of running around, so fletching is perfect for this. Hunter rumors also have a lot of running, especially before you have all the teleports unlocked. And some rumors give you some downtime while you're hunting, just enough time to make arrows. Maniacal monkeys are a hunting activity requiring 60 hunter and completion of Monkey Madness 2. This activity is the only really AFK hunter method and gives you enough time to fletch. Next is the classic pest control. Is it just me or is it common to associate fletching arrows with doing pest control? Anyway, this is at least a somewhat common method for a reason. Once you get your activity bar filled, you have some AFK time, so fletching is perfect to help pass the time before the game ends. You can't elk inside pest control, so people prefer to fletch. Being attacked interrupts your fletching, but there's so many people in the mass world you're usually fine. You can always run into a corner somewhere to be extra safe. Say runecrafting involves running long distances, which is great for making arrows. I guess most people come here to AFK, but maybe someone out there wants to fletch while runecrafting here. The Piscarillius artifact thieving activity involves a lot of running around and just waiting for guards to pass, so this is a great time to get in some fletching XP. The underwater agility and thieving activity has you swimming around a lot, and when your oxygen gets low, you can fletch while waiting in the air bubbles. Mahogany homes also involves a decent amount of running. You don't consistently get a lot of time to fletch, but it's an option if you need the XP or for some reason get bored in this minigame. This is kind of a sweaty nerd method, but fletching while doing ZMI runecrafting. On the way to the ZMI altar, there are a lot of monsters that attack you and interrupt your actions. But if you have 2 ults to aggro all the NPCs into a couple of carefully positioned spots, you can hold them back from your runecrafting account, and it can fully AFK on the way to the altar and have the free time to fletch. This might not be a method people would normally do, but if you want good runecrafting XP on a low-level skiller and have the accounts for it, it's an option. And you'll get a lot of fletching XP along the way. Something really AFK you can do is wait for seaweed spores to spawn. Seaweed spores are not easy to get as drops, so most Ironmen just stay underwater until they get a bunch to start farming seaweed. So fletching is something you could do to pass the time waiting for them to randomly spawn. And of course, you can always fletch while bank standing. If you're talking to friends or observing drama at the GE or just trying to decide on your next activity, you could be fletching and getting a bit of XP. Otherwise, you're wasting XP and you're a noob. That's all for this video. I hope this helped. Have fun fletching and I'll see you all in the next video.